Pop-Up Hobby Shop, your traveling one-stop shop specializing in collector's items, Pokemon cards, musical instruments, sports memorabilia, and much more. Look up Pop-Up Hobby Shop on Facebook and look out for our booth popping up near you.
It's Relentless Podcast, bitch.
And what is going on, everybody? It is episode 51, Relentless Podcast. As always, brought to you by our friends at Mr. Tony's Joint. I love saying it like that. I don't know why. 3 convenient locations. They're in Essex. They're in Kingsville. They're in Leamington. You go in there, pre-rolls, flour, the drinks, skins, whatever you need in there, pipes, bongs, whatever. What do we say, boys?
What is it?
All your
What's
dope
it saying?
needs.
How's it go? All your dope needs?
All your dope needs.
All right.
So I just had a quick thought in my head.
Sure.
Don't
We're
think
at-
too long.
Here we go.
That's why the quick thoughts, they work good. So we're at episode 51.
Point
You
two.
know, just, point 2.
51.5.
So we're just over, halfway to 100. And I actually just wanted to ask you guys, like, how you think things are kind of going with everything.
Don't ask them that.
No, like you guys.
My opinion, I think it's going okay, but we got to.
I think we can do better.
We need to step it up.
I think so, too. I think you could step it up.
We need to do.
You
Figure it
fans.
out, Cam.
We need to do more.
No, the fans.
The thing,
Yeah.
but the
I went-
thing is,
I went straight to Cam.
with we need to be putting more shit out, not just like a podcast
On social
every
media?
couple weeks. Social media, like just annoy the fuck out of people, because the only way people are gonna see your shit is if you're annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to the
You
point where
put
you're
20 things
sharing
out there,
right.
one may hit a
Right,
little bit or
right.
something, right?
And that's got to be all the way across the board.
It's about presence, especially in these days. Social media is just
It's
so
king.
present.
It's
Yeah,
king.
yeah.
That's the way. And if you can do a video,
It's
or,
fucking insanely crazy how far social media has
Yeah.
come. Like,
But I feel we're good. Like, we got equipment. We've been acquiring equipment between 2 shows, between us and Hat Trick Hockey.
Yeah.
He's acquired a ton of shit.
yeah,
Like the recorder that we're using and all the lights and shit. Like, we're rocking now.
yeah, for sure.
But now, like I said,
And
I
you know,
wanna
a lot of
start getting-
podcasts don't make it past however many.
So they
episodes.
say usually that the average podcast only lasts like 7 or 8 shows or something like
Yeah.
that. Like it doesn't. Sorry, but it doesn't like
Ooh,
they normally
come in
just
his
don't
Yeah.
last long.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like for our other show for it to be like we're at almost episode 100.
We just dropped
70. I think
episode
168.
yeah.
So
You
like,
guys
that's
hit
crazy,
the
man.
podcast curve before
We hit it just in
Yeah.
time. The other
Yeah.
show.
everybody, all the celebrities had it.
It's
Like
crazy,
now,
'cause I
everybody
started
with
at,
any
what,
type of name has a
25 or
podcast.
24.
You've been
it was
with me
around
for like
Justin
130
Shook.
episodes
It was right
or 40
around Justin
episodes.
Shook. No, it was
It was
140.
It was just after Shug.
Yeah, it was like 20 something episodes.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
started. And it was like randomly fell in my lap
Yeah.
because I built my computer because I wanted to have I wanted a PS5 during COVID, but they were like $2,000. So I'm like, for $2,000 I can build a computer.
Yeah, fuck.
So I built a PC that I still use daily. That do a dual screen setup, 6 setup.
Yeah,
It runs fucking sick. I can play any game I want to play on it, but it's turned into like a work computer.
yeah.
Because there was just some shit happened, and he texted me in the morning, said podcast didn't go out. It was supposed to go out. Can you do it? I said,
And
send me
it was like half
so
an hour.
Send me
it
the
was up.
files, and I'll make it happen. And it was easy to do.
You know what we should get?
And I've learned.
I
I've
just
taught
had a
myself
great
everything.
idea.
All the Photoshop, all the video editing, audio. I taught myself. Nobody showed me anything.
I just figured out our solution to me having to lean over to pass the joint. We get one of them like circle lazy Susans on here, and I just spin it over to him. Boom diggity.
You'd have to get a big ass.
We need a big.
I can make one because I could put a piece of
No.
glass on a smaller lazy
Get
Susan.
one of the gripper
we just need
things.
a grabber like a Tyrannosaurus Rex head.
Well, I even have those. I have like fucking. I have one.
Or we
The
just start
T-Rex, you
smoking our
grab
own
the
joints.
T-Rex has the fucking doober.
Hey,
Oh, that would be awesome. I have like 1 foot long surgical shears that I like got from
Yeah.
my dad
Hey.
for like.
or we all
fucking,
just start
road
smoking our own
clips.
joints. We could do that
That's
too.
gay.
I like the shear salad.
Yeah. You got to pass this shit, man.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, my thoughts over now. If there's anything you guys want to see that we don't do a lot of, don't be shy. And we're gonna step it up, and we hope you guys can step it up and share a little bit and fucking. We did a live today, and we had like 2.2 people on there. So,
So,
how was everybody's weekends first?
yeah. Well,
always
we
start with
just
that.
had the Canada Day long weekend, right? So
Yeah.
cost me a lot of money at the Fun Fest. went there with
Did
the
you
kids.
go to
2
the?
nights.
You watch the wrestling or?
I
think
we
that was
were
Sunday.
there just before it had started, and then we had left. The kids wanted to go swimming and stuff. It was hot, so
Yeah.
we just went swimming. I was in the pool with them for a couple hours and shit, but other than that, just hung out.
Nice.
Why? What about you guys?
None. Chilled.
We had my sister and her family's like farewell party because they're going to Belgium. They leave for Belgium on Friday.
Shit.
So yeah, we had like their house is empty right now because they're renting it out while they're gone. So they had that like house party there, and they got the cleaners coming in. I think it was tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
The cleaners are coming in. So yeah, we brought the music gear out there and like had the backyard set up, a bunch of games and shit like that. So it was pretty fun. Like nothing crazy. The cops showed up, so you know it's a good party.
Well, you know it's a Bondi party when the cops show up.
But he pretty much just. I was actually standing out front, and he kind of pulled up, and I was just like, oh shit. Because maybe like 10, 15 minutes before that, like my sister came back and was like, man, there's a cop out front. Shh, shh, shh. I'm like, what? You're not allowed to fucking talk now?
Yeah,
Like,
just go out and talk to him.
yeah. But there wasn't any cop out front, and then I'm out front like having a smoke, and the cop pulled up, so I'm just like, maybe they're just kind of like keeping tabs. They got nothing better to do. About 5 minutes later, he gets out of the car and comes up. It's a younger cop, and he just said, "Yeah, I'm here to be the fun police." And we're just like, "Oh, I'm like, hey, do you want me to get my brother-in-law? He's the owner of the house." Like, yes, could you? He came out. He's like, we have to come here. You know, we did get a call from the neighbors, and like we had literally kind of just started shutting things down. I think it was like 11:30.
Yeah.
Like we weren't being that loud or anything.
Hey.
I did throw a firecracker, but
Well, that probably doesn't help.
because they were gonna do fireworks, but they didn't. But the neighbor came over with like an envelope, and it said like, "Oh, you know,
But
gonna
on a-
miss you," and it had a bunch of fucking like black cats in it. So I was like, "Give me that motherfucker."
You know,
I still got them.
you know what we say to the neighbors that call it cops, right?
Yeah.
Suck a dick.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what though? That's kind
You
of
bum.
expected. Like it's gonna be a little bit louder than usual on a long weekend,
Yeah.
especially Canada Day weekend. Like, come on,
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
but no, all in all, it was good, and I went
Sweet.
back the next day, and the house wasn't like it was mostly outside, but it was in pretty good shape.
It's always good. So
You
you
actually
said,
have topics?
yeah. So
Tropical.
I was actually flipping through the news, and I stumbled upon Nick Cannon there. You know, Wild Note.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
knows him from that, obviously.
Yeah, dated Mariah Carey.
Just
or-
had
it's
his
like
14.
100 kids.
12th
12.
kid with his 6th wife.
Yeah. And they're all together.
Like,
Like-
the wives all live together,
Like,
or what
there's
do you mean?
pictures of him with all of them all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever he's doing, maybe.
Yeah, he's like with them. But you know what? The way I already said, I'm like,
Still,
it's got to be money, like obviously, because they get to do whatever.
Oh, I'm sure he has enough of it where it's
Well, yeah, but like I said, I see pictures of them all the time, like all of them all the time.
get snipped, bro.
Why?
My
He doesn't want to.
God.
Whatever. It's like Elon. Elon Musk has like 11 kids or something.
Does he?
He went on, I think it was Logan Paul's podcast, and he was talking about how the population of the world is down.
So, this reminds me of this thing I was just watching over the weekend. It's called like
How many?
11
kids, yeah.
1,000+ babies. It's a new thing on Netflix, and it's about this guy who was a sperm donor, but he was like hacking the system and lying to people about like how many kids, because it was in the Netherlands, and there's laws about how many kids you can sperm donate to, and it's like the maximum is 25.
He had like a gazillion.
Oh yeah, he was lying to all these people, saying he had only done it
He's
3
a
or 4
real
times.
bad man.
And then, but you think about that, and it's like, okay, that's
23.
not that big of a deal. But in the Netherlands, with the multiplication of like these kids being born and growing up, like the chances of them meeting and falling in love
Yeah.
is like crazy good, and that's
Yeah.
why they have those laws.
Yeah.
So he's got like over 1,000 kids out there, and they are meeting and falling in love and shit.
Oh.
And that's exactly
we
what
have
they
so
tried to
much in
avoid.
common.
Well, it is. It's like a scientific thing that if you don't know that it's your sister, you're bound to like have this attraction to them because they're the likeness of them. You have the same, chemical build. Yeah, yeah, same father. And dude, and this Netflix thing is like all about this
What do
guy
you like?
who's
I like that
blogging
too.
it at all. He talks about how like to produce the best type of like skin and semen and stuff, he's like, you got to be out in the sun at least this this long
the
of the
lotion
day
on its skin.
so you don't go bald. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I would have known that when I was
Like they
13.
say, hats make you go bald. I've worn a hat every day of my life.
Yeah, he's got that thicker hair than my fucking pubes.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I don't know. We're not gonna go there.
We just went there, son.
man, imagine that though.
Yeah. But why would you feel like do you get
How many
paid to be a
kids do you have?
sperm donor?
23, 22 baby mother. You ever see that
Yeah,
guy?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Do you get paid to be a sperm donor?
Yeah.
So it's Netherlands.
Some places do.
So he's just
Which is funny
firing
'cause
off
that's-
knuckle children
That's
everywhere.
actually where Lindsay was originally supposed to go to teach, was the Netherlands. So I was like, holy fuck. Like, you just don't think it would be something that
she's
would
gonna
be a
meet
factor.
one of this guy's
Yeah.
fucking spawn.
No, or my nephew, or like I don't know, funny.
That'd be
Incestual sex.
fucking- You guys are that's dark, but
Wait, so do you get paid? Let's see. Cam's looking it up. How quick is his fingers?
His brain's slower.
So it keeps pulling up with that other thing, but it says in Netherlands, private or public clinics pay between $10 to $20 per sperm.
Okay,
donor.
so
you're
it's
getting
not much.
$250,
No.
25.
So why
kids.
would you feel like you need to? I mean, unless this guy was just obsessed with getting his like perfect semen out there in the world to build like.
Or he
You know
just
what I
likes
mean?
jerking off.
Some people are just maybe he's fucking really broke and he just fire off 2 or 3 a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking getting
Rookie.
paid to fucking sleep.
It's like Catch Me If You Can, but like sperm
Be like
style.
a snow globe in here.
Getting paid to sleep.
So that guy fathered 550 children.
Oh my god.
Like, do you think there's like
Yeah.
an incest problem?
Just
'Cause,
in
like,
the
like, you're
Netherlands.
doing it in the
like
same,
the Netherlands
yeah.
can't be that big.
Next you know they're like that.
Are you my
Yeah,
sister?
like the
And that's
fucking,
kind of how
Whitakers.
that's
Yeah.
kind of how these people started
The
figuring
Whitakers.
out.
Yeah, the Whitakers,
See
they're,
that?
they're different.
Oh yeah,
Go
yeah,
to
yeah.
YouTube.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
soft white underbelly.
Yeah.
So
He
that's
just
how these
barks at
people
you.
started figuring shit out.
What
Because
the
like
fuck?
one person was like, "Hey, your niece kind of looks just like my daughter," and like put them next to each other. Like, holy shit, they do. And then they would find out, yeah, they got their sperm donor because they have to meet this guy and like have meetings with him and pick the right donor and all that shit.
So how
he
does-
was conning all these people into like picking him as their donor.
Oh, so he has to go into like a meeting, like a draft meeting or something?
Kinda, yeah. Like
But
he, like,
isn't there? Didn't you, like?
I didn't
so
watch
if
it
you're only
all.
allowed to donate, say 20 or 25 times. Like, why? Well, how does he possibly get to?
he was
500.
using different identities and stuff in different
Oh.
areas of Netherlands and
Okay.
yeah,
He's got hoes.
yeah.
He's got hoes.
Fucking
you
like a
fucking
jackrabbit,
remedial?
like nah, 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 nah.
He's fucking remedial.
He just must like love to jerk off or something.
Just
Give me
arms
something
probably
real
like this.
freaky. I'm good for one more.
He's like fucking shaking here, sir. Like have some food or something. He's like,
Wonder if he's like Stifler and just loves the fucking finger and the milk and the prostate thing from
Is that how
American
you do
Pie.
I don't know. How's it work, Charlie?
I don't know.
How's that
You guys
Fill us
haven't tried it yet?
work?
Look it up. Milking the prostate. It's true.
Yeah,
Oh
Charlie
my
Bondi's
God.
the instructor of that video.
I'm actually the one getting the
Comes there with a
demonstration.
lab coat on.
Charlie's
Comes there with a
on.
lab coat
I'm
on.
the subject of the.
I'm
of
a
the-
case study.
Yeah.
Hey, they paid fucking good $25, man.
$25,
pop.
$25. So we're getting hit too, like later this week by the tail end of a hurricane. I guess. Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
No shit, I did
rainy,
not.
cool weather.
It's gonna rain. We're gonna get like 2.5 inches of rain over 2 days or something like that.
what days?
I believe it's Tuesday into Wednesday.
Oh, good. Okay, we'll be able to golf this weekend.
Yeah. And fuck,
What's
LCBO
the
just
name
went
of
on
it?
strike.
What's the matter to you,
Hurricane Burl or something. Is it Burl?
Burley?
BER or Burley or
Burley?
BERYL?
No, it's
I
the first
think.
time hearing of
I
this.
don't know. I don't fucking know.
Where's
I've
it
heard
going
of
through right now?
I've
Like,
heard of it. It's going through like Jamaica and shit. That's the one
Yeah,
that
it's
came
Burl.
up.
Can you pull it? Okay, so how it is? Is it category 4
Ian,
right now?
Ian shows me a video at work. He's like, "This is a fucking Jamaican." He's from Jamaica.
Yeah.
He's like, "These are Jamaicans right now during the hurricane." He just fucking shows me a video. It's pouring rain. It's fucking like a storm outside. They're just in the streets twerking it and like doing that fucking Jamaican like hump each other.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
The guy picks a bitch up, throws her on the hood of his car. And he's like, it's the cops. The cops have the lights on. He throws her on
That's
the car.
so
He's like
funny.
humping her, and the cops trying to drive away. They're just on the hood. It's so funny.
That is funny.
Ian's hilarious. hilarious. He shows me some funny shit.
But yeah, I know the
What you
winds
got,
were the winds were getting well over 100 miles an hour. I think it just broke landfall earlier today.
They always
the
say
time
it's
it gets
gonna
to
make
us,
it.
it'll
It
be-
never makes it here.
We're just gonna get the edge of it.
No,
It'll die.
it's making it here.
It'll make it.
I'll tell you what the fucking real hurricane around here is. The LCBO just fucking went
Yeah,
on strike.
LCBO on strike too, so
What do you alcoholics been
that's
doing?
wild.
You don't need to go to
You're a big
LCBO to get your
drinker?
beer. Beer stores are still open.
Yeah.
You can still get like McGregor's still going.
I think in the craziest
Grocery
part too is
stores.
I think you can still order online.
Just go to the grocery store.
I think the online thing doesn't start for a period of time.
I
Just
don't
go to
know.
the grocery stores and shit.
Yeah,
There's
but they don't
fucking
sell hard
everywhere.
liquor at the grocery
Yeah,
stores.
dude. There's sections in there that have
So
LCBOs.
there's McGregor.
Yeah, the
there's
ones that have
Comber,
actual LCBOs.
Well, in the city, I keep
Hey,
forgetting
there's
you guys.
McGregor. There's
But like
Comber.
Metro that sells wine and beer won't have vodka.
No,
Shit like
There's some of them, dude. I think
Yeah.
the one in what one in the city, I forget it is. I don't know if it's Canadian Superstore. Or,
I heard. I think is it a Costco brand? Like they have a like vodka Kirkland or something.
that. Oh
Kirkland
yeah,
vodka.
yeah.
And it's like super like cheap, I guess, but I guess it's pretty good. I've never tried it or anything. I think they're in the States. I don't know if they're over here.
what's super cheap?
Like big bottles for like fucking
What they
maybe
used to be?
$30. Like, fuck, if I seen a bottle of vodka this big for fucking $30, I'd buy like 3 of them.
Fuck, I seen a thing today. A guy ordered the exact same online order that he did 2 years ago, and it cost 4 times as
Yeah, I
much.
seen that guy. Yeah, he bought like this whack load of fucking groceries, and it was like $130. And then he did, yeah, like you said, the
Over 400.
same thing, and it was like $440 something.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
Fucking
fuck.
insane. Today I was at Walmart getting like not that much stuff. It was $100 worth of shit, but the girl was like, "Oh, I like your tattoos, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Yeah, fuck, cheaper to get than groceries nowadays." Fuck's sake, she laughs.
I was like,
Fucking
yeah.
crazy.
She was
Yeah.
hitting on you and you
Yeah, I
made a
know.
gay joke. Guy.
That's okay. She wasn't a
She
looker.
probably looked
She
like
wasn't
you
one of
anyways.
them lookers.
She probably looked like you anyways.
That would be weird.
You guys are
Scuzz.
Cam, if you go in our chat, I threw up a video of the cops.
Where'd you get the brand new
So
Toby's joint hat?
They have
bro?
this thing.
I got a nice new one too.
They have this thing. The cops have it on the front of their cars now, and if they're in a chase with you,
Yeah,
they just they just hit a button.
Oh, it kills the EMP thing.
No, it shoots a thing out and it sticks to your car, and
It
that's a
kills it.
tracker.
Oh, it's a tracker. They have
Oh,
these
it's a
things that
tracker.
kill them.
Hit the sound.
Oh, it's a goddamn tracker.
In the
Just
bottom,
leave it.
the
Just leave it.
speaker-
Just
It's playing
Put your
through-
mic up to it so we can actually hear it and goddamn thing.
I don't even have it on. Hold on.
What is happening?
I don't
God
know. I'm
damn.
trying
okay.
to find
Whatever.
it.
Anyways,
No wonder we
So the
don't have
cop-
any fans.
so the cop just fucking. So anyways, the cop just has to get up fucking close to you, and he just hits a button.
fucking high.
There you go.
Such a wreck. Deleting episodes.
Oh fuck. Wait, we're not supposed to talk about that. That thing's huge.
No, but watch.
Laser.
Slingshot
Dude, that thing's the
engaged.
size of a fucking dildo.
But all he's got to do is get close.
No, I know, but it's.
Yeah.
Until he
I'm
takes-
just caught like. You'd think it would be like a little saucer, like you see in the fucking, you know, you say it in the movies, but
like you
They're
don't
trying to get away from
having to chase people
having
down.
yeah, because it puts everybody in danger, right? When
think,
they
and you
start
probably
doing that
in
shit.
like
So
I don't know. To me, I think you probably hear that hit the back of your car. No.
you
Oh,
would, but
but,
you
like,
wouldn't know
you
what it
wouldn't know
was.
what it
You would
was.
think that he just hit your car with something. Like you wouldn't think it was a fucking
Yeah, you did. A
tracking
fucking
device.
sticky
Giant
dildo.
a little dildo.
Yeah.
It does look like a little dildo. But
Yeah, the way it hangs there and flops.
You guys are so
And
gay.
as he goes over bumps, it would just like dangle around.
Someone should put it so when it sticks, the sound. So
He gets it like right in the middle of the car, so it looks like the car's got a little penis. Just go, you know.
you're messed up.
What's actually wrong with you? Like, actually.
What?
I
Cam
don't
was thinking that. No.
Yeah, you were, Cam.
Do you guys like soccer? Honest question.
I mean,
do you guys like soccer?
in which aspect? Playing, watching,
yeah,
as
whatever.
a sport
just
in total.
Soccer in general.
I've never watched a soccer game in
I'm
my
gonna be
life.
real. Soccer fucking sucks.
Soccer does.
But soccer video games are fun.
Soccer video games are fun, yeah.
Well, the reason why I asked is because Canada's actually playing
Yeah, I
tomorrow
heard
in
they're
the
playing-
semifinals.
They're playing pretty good, yeah.
But
Yeah.
not of the World Cup, right? It's like
No,
it's like
I
a
forget what it
secondary
is.
tournament.
Ethan,
it's like
I
all
could-
the rest of
I
those
could
fuckers,
call him
all the people who
down here
didn't
and
make
he
the
would
World
tell
Cup.
you all about it, Ethan. We have
they're
to
the
watch
best
the
of
game
the
tomorrow,
worst.
so.
That's fucking great.
What time's the game on?
The game's on at 8:00
That's like being the leading scorer of a senior hockey league.
by 1 point.
You guys are still fucking mad about that?
I'm not mad at all.
Still talking about it.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm just
they're in a tournament of everybody who didn't make the World Cup.
It was a joke.
It should be pretty good.
Soccer's the worst. Like
I know soccer is fucking
120 minutes. Of
like
one
real. I like playing soccer, and like it could be fun on a small field where it's like action and stuff.
Like half the.
But like a
normal
real
field?
soccer game, boring as shit.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
like so
crazy
spread
on it.
out, nothing ever
Ethan-
happens.
People say that
Ethan
about
loves it.
baseball too. They're always like, "Oh, it's boring," but to me, it's like a smart man sport. Like
it
there's
is, yeah.
every play has multiple shenarios. You have to think of, well, if it goes here,
Well, the
it goes there,
reason-
it goes like,
yeah, oh yeah,
You're thinking
it's
3 plays
crazy.
ahead all the
But
time.
are you
It's
guys
crazy.
the type? Do you guys know what you're doing before you even get the ball?
Fuck. Sometimes you forget.
I'm like I think
Yeah.
if it's in the air, I'm doing this. If it's
Yeah, oh,
on
yeah.
the ground, I'm doing this.
Yeah,
If it's
I'm
over
usually
my head, I'm
catching it.
doing this.
It's second
If it's
nature
this,
now.
I'm
I don't even
doing
think
this.
about it. It's
I'm
just
usually
Yeah,
catching it, right?
I'm always like this. Like everything's just spinning all the
Speaking
time.
of which, we just played Cam's team.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Oh, ask Cambo how that went.
We got fucking destroyed.
You shouldn't have been
I think
talking
I
shit.
finally-
very first time I step up, I hit a perfect shot like
Oh,
that
man.
curves away right towards Cam. I'm like, oh fuck, because if it was a little closer, he could have dove for it. But it was just one of those perfect shots, stand up
So
triple.
is it this team that played them?
yeah.
Relentless? Yeah, against the Merman.
So when do you guys play them again?
I think
It'll be in like 5,
like
6
a month.
weeks.
I can check that out. Give me a second.
What shift are we on?
We'll probably be back on
good.
days.
Yeah, I finally got to
Hey,
hit in
hey,
the 4th
Drew.
inning. It was the 4th inning when I first went up for my first at
That's how you know you guys ain't
Yeah.
hitting shit.
How low in the
Who's
basement?
pitching?
So Pound walked the first 2 guys, and then we got everyone out up until like it was like the 4th inning. They had 1 hit in the 4th
He's a good
inning.
pitcher.
Yeah, he does.
He
good.
hits a ton.
Yeah.
Who
He's a good kid.
Pound?
Yeah.
And
he
his wife
smashes
be
the
in
ball,
there
that
and
guy.
stuff. It's like we had a good, like, there's
We
good
gotta-
vibes,
It's a
right?
good, it's a good.
Yeah,
Like even
yeah.
Gilly and his girl, like they're chilling.
Yeah.
Like they're always
Yeah.
all.
So
chilling.
next time you guys fucking play them, can I come play? Just
No.
so we can all beat on camp.
No, you
So who do
can't.
we play this week?
Do
we play that
So
fucking-
if we're playing, no, we play OC.
OC? I don't know if
Off
I was
Conklin.
there. Oh, okay. Which we should be able to take 2 from them,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
the way we were playing the last 2 weeks.
Middle's
We had
wide
good-
open.
You guys are shit.
We had a good
Middle's
lineup, man. I'm
wide
telling you. Best third baseman I've ever had.
Have
next
you
to
guys
me, fucking
like
Scoop.
played them
They
yet?
played him. I wasn't there.
Was the other two?
Oh yeah, was it against
Yeah.
you guys?
August
I-
6th, we
apparently
play
Cody
at
hit a miss a lot.
8:30. August 6th.
Oh, a late game.
Yeah,
When?
August 6th.
There was one that Scoob's at third. Fucking he fucking missed a hot shot and it fucking I snatched it out of the air and
Oh, that was sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did a fucking
I
full
didn't get-
360. It was sick.
I didn't get a fucking ball hit to me until like a ground ball hit to me until probably halfway through the second game. But
Yeah.
that one was like the first play and then a couple
Where are you
pop
playing,
ups.
shortstop?
Yeah, short.
Fuck, let the kids play, Charlie.
Fuck,
Shit.
man.
I play catcher.
But no, having
would too.
Scoobs
Fuck,
at
I'd
third
play
base
left
is
out.
like
best in the league.
it gives
I'd-
me a lot more
I'd play
room with
left
my
out.
Best in the
range
league.
because he comes off the line. He plays like 3-4 feet from the line, and he comes off the line real quick. So I can fucking take a step this way a bit and kind of.
I think I'm playing this weekend in a mixed tournament with Steph there.
And we were playing like our outfield
bet you're
played
gonna be
well too.
prime.
It was,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm
we're
gonna
playing
be
well right
horrible,
now.
dude.
You haven't
You guys
played.
just couldn't even hit.
I'm gonna pop everything up. I'm gonna be horrible.
You got your whole lineup's pretty much full of guys who know how to hit the ball. They just weren't.
Softball,
Pop
man. It's
ups
just
and
one of
hits
those
and
things,
ground
man.
balls into the ground.
Softball's one of those things.
Yeah.
You're either
Cam,
mashing
you're
or
lucky
you're
I'm not pitching to you.
Dude, like fucking, I
You know,
played with
beer.
the 52 all fucking week, and then I played with the 44. That's the most bullshit thing ever. Fucking just give everybody 44s. What the fuck are we doing?
What?
44
Is
is
that
the
type of
ones
ball?
that
For the
fly.
cores, yeah. So we're hitting them fucking mush balls.
So why
I hit
are
it.
they-
I hit it fucking Thursday, Sunday. So I got like a perfect fucking line shot. I know exactly what to do. Fucking literally try and do that, and the ball just carries, and it goes right to like in the area of them. But I want it to drop a lot
So you're
sooner.
mad?
And
Yeah.
it just goes.
So you're mad
Yeah.
that the ball goes further?
Yeah, because I would change
Because
my
you don't have
swing.
home run power. So why does it switch? What's the league difference?
I don't know. I
What-
think
what
it's
is
Fun
the
Rack. We're
piece?
playing Fun
Oh,
Rack
that's why
on
Fun
fucking
Rack.
Thursday and Sunday.
It's fun, right?
Or you just never change your fucking swing and you just smash the
Dude,
fuck out of
I
whatever's
said
being thrown
fuck
at
it.
you.
I'm just gonna when I show up on
That's what you
Tuesdays,
do.
I'm just gonna try and swing for the fence. Fuck it.
So
Yeah.
some guys when they hit and they ask us about it or whatever, and like one of the first things I ask them, especially in slow pitch, is I say, do you swing as hard as you can the first time or every time you're at the plate? And like some guys are like, no, I'll try to do this, I'll try to do this, and I will cut you off, and I will say, then what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing up there?
That's why I like a
I don't.
30 ounce, man.
You go up
because
there,
I like to
fucking
swing as hard as I
hacking,
can.
like,
I don't swing as hard as I can every time.
yeah, but that's not really your style of
I
hitting.
paint
I'm
Yeah.
talking for
Yeah.
somebody that's like,
Picasso.
Yeah.
but I'm talking for somebody that is like first like starting the play. You go up there and you swing the fuck out of the
Yeah.
bat. That's what you do.
the
Like,
second triple I got, it felt like a hardball swing because it was kind of inside, and I kept my hands in and just like pushed through it.
Yeah.
It cracked,
Yeah,
and I was
no.
just like, "Geez, that swing felt fucking real
Move
good."
it in, move it
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I'm like, don't move in,
Yeah,
don't move
yeah,
in, and then
yeah.
fucking right
love
over
hearing
right
that
field's
going
head.
to
I'm
the
like,
plate.
why
Oh,
is
yeah,
nobody
it was
move
listening
in,
to me?
like okay, come on in.
Are you still hitting that super freak?
The orange one, yeah.
It's hot as hell.
Yeah, it's
Thing was
good,
hot
good
then.
bat.
I'm gonna have
It's
to bust
feeling
out
a
my
little heavier
DC.
than it used to in years, but I'm getting
I think
older.
I'm playing co-ed rec, dude.
I'll
So
probably
I'm
take a
like,
hack with it when I play Tuesday.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
like, and I'm swinging my 41.
I got my fucking 28 end load.
My
that I-
D-
That
DC.
28 freak that
That's what
Rob
I
has
have
is
one.
good too. You have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same black
Which one? The
Exact
freak,
same.
the freak black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot my bat
Gross.
one day.
Show
I
me
forgot my
swing.
bat one day. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot my
I
bat.
need it
blah, blah, blah.
tomorrow, though.
Rob gave me the 28er. First
When do you
one
play?
time up, I fucking parked it over the
Saturday.
tall fence.
then I need it
like,
back
oh, I
for-
guess I like this bat.
I need it Friday.
I just
too,
don't like-
potentially.
Because I will get ahead of it and hit it off the thing. Because I just
I
swing.
can give
hard,
it to you though. I'll just swing my Easton. I got a pal.
Get in your head when you're
We'll
swinging.
see. I
And
still
Rob
have-
has one. I just grab Rob's and swing it. It don't matter.
I still have my 41 too. So
The black.
The DC, the white
yeah,
one.
my white. Not
actually
the
gonna
one that
play?
you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow?
Not the one that I used to miss balls and they would
What
go
time-
out of the
what
Bro,
time
park.
it's
game?
crazy. There's
8:30.
literally like
8:30?
30 fucking
I'll see
bats
guys
sitting
later.
there when we go and
Jace
play.
is all
now,
done
like-
now. I
Because we
missed
got Kyle,
last week is my
Kyle
back
on the
fuck.
team. He's
'Cause
got
it's-
8 bat.
toast.
Fuck.
Yeah, Kyle, man. Like,
Yeah.
I love Kyle. I'm like, I always ask him like, why you got 6 bats? Like, you can only
Yeah,
swing
yeah.
one at a time.
And I swear to
He's like,
God,
I
I've
don't know.
played with that kid on probably 10 different squads. He never had a matching uniform, but he always wore a uniform. It was always just another team's uniform,
Yeah.
like his other team.
He plays
me
with
tell
us.
you,
He plays
that
with me on
guy
Fridays.
Oh, great dude.
is fucking
Good
good.
ball
dude.
player.
He is.
And-
He is the best baseball
gonna go
player
sit
that I've
here.
played with and has been for a long time.
Yeah, he's.
He can. He's,
Thanks,
he's
bud.
the only guy I know. He's the only guy I know that can fucking go up and 100% he's gonna get a hit. It's very rare. I
Man,
see
he
does
actually
not get a hit.
struggled the last fucking 2 weeks.
yeah,
Bro, he hit a ball. He hits balls that go like opposite field, so like down third baseline that are like harder than I hit to that
dude.
side. And I'm lefty.
Fucking. I think
But you know what it
Super
is?
Series for
The solo hitters. Remember the solo
Yeah.
hitters?
fucking Super
Oh,
Series
yeah.
for 2 years. Him and I hit 1-2. Kyle hit
Back-
first, I hit
back in the
second,
day
and
when
it was
we were
fucking
kids
good,
playing in
man.
Kingsville,
We were
I was
mashing the ball.
20s, early 20s at that time, and Kyle's right around the same age. His dad Gary was our
Gary.
pitcher too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he used to sell
still-
these things
he's still
called a
around, right?
solo hitter, and it was like kind of like a batting cage, but it had a string with a softball on it, and you hit it, and it would move around, and then when it was still kind of moving, you used to try to hit it again. And fucking, they sold those things for years. And Kyle swung the fuck out on those things as a kid, and you could tell because he's
And
had the best.
Every time he
Stick
swings,
around.
he just cuts the ball in half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever
No, I
notice
really felt
everything
like
he
he's
hits
just
on
like,
line?
oh,
a
he's
good
a great
guy,
kid. He's
guy.
quiet
He's
and keeps to
quiet
himself,
as fuck.
but but the funny
If he
thing
doesn't
is
know
he'll
you.
fucking
If
we'll
he-
be in the middle of a game and he'll be sitting over on the picnic table smoking a joint to himself.
Yeah.
We're like, where's the fucking weed coming from? It's like he's just sitting there like,
No, that's
Yeah,
just
no,
what he does. That's
you know,
just
and you
yeah.
know what? I respect.
hey,
it.
fuck it.
I
Fuck,
respect
I,
it.
yeah. Fuck.
do what you got to
Like, why
do
don't
to
I
get
do that
into your
shit?
mode. I used to like
No,
going.
it ain't about not passing it to people just like in the middle of a game kind of
Hey,
thing. Like, fuck, I
but
don't even
for
do that.
Me, I just love. I respect the being by himself, being locked in.
Yeah,
He's always
yeah.
locked in,
dude, and he always
locked in.
comes like looking like $1 million. Like I said, he doesn't have the uniform
dad-
sometimes of the team, but
his-
he always wearing a matching uniform, looking
Gary-
like he's ready to play ball.
Gary comes and coaches bases for us sometimes
Yeah.
on Fridays for the Wizards. He's got a shirt and shit. He's up there. He's only done it a few times. I haven't seen him in a bit, but I was like, "Fuck, man, we should have him every week." Gary's a beauty, man.
Oh, and he's the type of guy that doesn't necessarily like everybody,
Yeah.
but gets along
He'll
with
respect you.
Yeah, gets along with everybody
Yeah.
until
I've
fucking-
seen him yell at us because like shooting middle.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He screams at us.
yeah.
Because he's like, I got to pitch.
Yeah.
What the fuck you guys doing?
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell
Yeah.
you, as a guy who
Well,
does go out there and pitch,
He's like, I got to pitch.
it does fucking
I
suck.
pay the consequences.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, fuck, he was there on those Windsor Sportsman teams, right? Way
Yeah.
back in the day.
Sportsman's Club.
Yeah,
Like, who-
no fence.
Trying to think
Nothing.
who was it we played with a long ass time ago, and like they kept doing that, like blasting the middle, and like I'm on the mound, and I'm like, this is back when like we're not wearing helmets and shit, and like
It's
so
kinda
finally
crazy now.
we were killing this team, and then Buddy mashes it right up the middle. So finally I fucking went up to him. I said, "You're on the mound next inning." Cause I'm like, cause that motherfucker that you just hit the ball at is coming
The
to the
funniest-
plate, and he's pissed.
one of the
So
funniest-
guess who's gonna pitch to him? You are.
One of the funniest softball
And I
moments
made
was
him
the
go out and
Kingsville
pitch to
League.
him.
You remember Diamond 5 had that wood fence?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that cut and it was really
Yeah.
short.
I remember playing on the diamond. I was playing center, or left center, and Frankie was playing right center.
Yeah, Robinette.
Frankie
yeah.
Robinette, and he fucking ball goes up, and I'm like this. He's going for it. I'm doing the math. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, you're good. I look at him. I look up. I was about to say fence, bro. Whack right into the
Oh.
fence, full throttle, eh? He looks at me. He's like, I'm fucking good, eh? And I was literally like, you're good. He was like, crash right into the fence.
Jesus.
But it's like Frankie is like one of the fastest.
Frankie
humans
Robinette, I
yeah.
don't know if
one
I
of the
remember him.
fastest humans I've ever seen
He's
in my
a-
life. At
He
that
used
time.
to ref us in Amherstburg. all
At that
the
time, he was like,
Oh,
one of the
okay.
fastest
Yeah,
Frankie's
the little
smaller
guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's awesome.
He had room. He covered about 100 feet in about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Not even.
Not even.
So,
like, a second.
as someone who pitched a lot, mostly in co-ed, but like I've never fucking got mad when someone hit middle.
I pitched
It
in
is
Super
what it is.
Series,
Yeah.
man.
But you
Guys
gotta
are
think about
But it's
ripping
never
the
been.
ball
No
at
one's
you.
ever like. It's
For-
never been a retaliation like, oh, we hit
See,
middle, so you're
here's
hitting
the
back.
co-ed
It's just
though,
like,
for co-ed though,
it's
you
never
have
on
to
purpose.
expect it because
Yeah,
a lot of people
yeah.
that play co-ed
Yeah,
haven't
they don't know
played
where the
baseball
fuck they're.
before.
yeah.
They have no idea what they're doing. They're trying to
Honestly,
hit the
when
ball.
I'm on my
Oh no, this guy knew, but it was like he's a pull hitter, and I threw him an outside ball, and I knew it was coming at me,
I used to
and I
pitch.
caught it, but it's like I would never be like,
I used to pitch a bit too in co-ed way back in the day. I haven't played co-ed for like 15 years.
yeah, because
but-
you only swing one side.
But fucking, I picture this is how I describe it: is pitching in co-ed is like pitching to your kid.
Yeah,
Because you got to get close and you know it's coming right back at you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a matter
yeah,
of
but
time,
that's if
right?
you're throwing to your own team. Though.
yeah, no, these.
No,
yeah.
but I'm saying even pitching to
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
team,
yeah.
you
Let
just
me
expect it.
tell you something. As a
gonna
guy who's on the mound a lot, when I play
Knees
mixed,
a lot.
when I play mixed is when I'm on alert the most.
Yeah.
Because I know that people don't know what they're fucking doing,
Yeah.
and that's when I'm gonna fucking get one.
As a pitcher
Yeah,
in
that's
co-ed, you
true.
can win a game because
And-
of those little
yeah,
dribblers and
yeah.
slow shit.
And
if you got
I've-
some range.
I've played
So
Super Series and have had guys like some guys like you see them, they get all upset in league. Fucking Super Series, a guy will go up and smash it at your face and run it out at first base and stand on the bag and look at you
yeah.
like they don't give a fuck
Yeah.
there.
And that's what I always
So,
say too
like-
is like, if you're playing, like, say I'm playing against you.
That's what they say. They say you pitch and it's part of the
Say
game.
I'm playing against you and you're pitching and I hit one and it hits you. I'm running to first. I'll
Yeah.
say sorry from first. I
Yeah.
say that all the time. I don't know why people hit the ball
And then
and
they'll
it hits
stop.
the pitcher and they stop and let you get out.
I
Why?
only do
Yeah.
It's a fucking game, bro.
Yeah.
I say it all the
depending
time,
on the
like,
score.
I
If we're
hustle, bro.
mashing
I'll
a
sprint
team,
through
and
that shit. Say,
And
I'll say sorry
quite
from first.
honestly, if you throw me an outside pitch, it might be coming right back at you.
Oh, it's coming at you.
You gotta know your
Know it.
you gotta know your batters, right? this guy loves doing this, so I'm not gonna do this, or I'm gonna get it right back in my teeth.
I've been walking a lot.
So my next question was, with the fucking how people are wearing pads and all that shit now, how many times have you actually seen someone get hurt pitching, getting one back?
I've seen a guy get a line drive straight off his face.
So
Randy
one time,
Shura.
that's one time. How many ball games? Like, you know what I mean? I know it
in
happens.
Super Series, I've seen some.
I seen my mom kill somebody.
Did I ever tell that story on the pod?
I'm not sure.
My mom
Did
murdered
I ever?
somebody.
Did we ever tell the story on the pod here,
But what?
Mom?
Yeah, we told
Yeah.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
we
2
did tell
episodes
it.
ago or something.
Yeah. But yeah, but I've seen some nasty ones, man. Randy
someone getting
Shira was
really
probably
actually
one of the
hurt,
worst
right?
ones. I
Randy was the worst.
okay, so
What was that?
I'll tell it. So we were playing in Kingsville. We were playing a
It
tournament,
was a tournament. Yeah.
and it was Randy Creer was at the plate. It was him who hit it,
Yeah, Randy's.
and Randy
mashed over.
fucking mashes the ball. So kind of weird that both their names are Randy, but anyway, so the guy on the mound throws the ball.
The pitcher.
He fucking hits it back at him. Well, he couldn't even get his glove up in time.
Did
like
it bounce or line?
off the bat, off his face.
Yeah.
And he
okay?
was like half out of it, like searching.
So
for the
listen,
ball, like trying to. Find
He's
Oh, yeah.
crawling. No, he's
Did he
crawling
try
on the
and get his
ground.
glove up?
Dude, there was
There's
no,
no
there
time.
was
Yeah,
no, there
yeah,
was
no
no
time.
chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was crawling towards his first baseman, and we were sitting right behind first base, and he was crawling towards the guy on first, and we can hear him, and he's saying, "Help me, help me." I'm like, "Oh my fucking
Okay.
god!" Like, you know what I mean? And it was everything, man. Paramedics. He's okay now. I don't think he's played
He hasn't
since.
played since that day.
But
yeah.
and he was, it sucks too, because he was a good pitcher, man. He was fucking, he could hit corners. When he went up and hit, he ain't gonna hit you bombs, but he's gonna get on base. He's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
spread it.
yeah.
Like, he can hit the ball to all fields. He was a good player, but just fucking ruined him.
Oh, yeah,
And it
hell yeah.
was, you guys play ball with his kid once in a while, don't
Who's
you?
that?
yeah, Vic.
Vic. Vic is
Shura.
his kid.
So
Vic Shira is
plays
his kid.
For,
Vic's a beauty too.
On Tuesdays, he plays with like Skin and all those guys. That tall
Yeah.
dude that plays third base with. He wears shorts like this playing third base.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vic's awesome.
Yeah, Vic's
Okay.
great.
But yeah, but that was probably one of the
He's
scariest
been
things I've
money
ever seen.
lately. That kid, man.
Yeah.
He's been really fucking good. Even Chris said that. He's like, Vic has been fucking crazy lately.
Hmm.
He's really good. He's a third baseman. He's that tall. As soon
Yeah,
as
that's
you've
what I
seen
mean.
him, you know
Yeah.
exactly who he is.
Yeah. Third
He-
base on softball is a fucking tough
he-
position.
he
man.
Played
Bro.
on
Yeah, it
Skins
is.
last
He's
year.
got a
He's
good-
got
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good-
He
I'm trying to
fucking
think.
mashes. He's fast
Yeah.
as fuck. He's tall and lanky,
Okay.
but he's a great kid. He's been around
Yeah.
forever.
Trying to think if we've seen any
Are
other
they playing this
nasty
year? Or is it only
injuries
like
when we
Fridays?
played ball.
No.
No, the team dissolved.
Did they?
Aaron, remember Aaron's knee? Who'd he fucking collide with? Was it Aaron and Jay that hit each other in the outfield the one game?
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad one too.
Bill got
I
hit
was
in the
strictly
nuts.
just talking because, like, you know,
Yeah.
all everyone's wearing masks and
Yeah.
this and that.
There's so much
now,
gear
and
now. Like,
There's a rule you can get a free courtesy. It's
Hell
like,
yeah.
you know, of the fucking, you probably played 1,000,000 ball games in your life, and you've seen one guy actually get really injured. With
One that was like,
I've
yeah.
seen a lot
Serious.
of injuries.
well,
but
like
not,
it's a
bad
sport.
I've seen
People,
two
like,
pretty
how many
serious.
times in hockey have you seen a fucking arm
put it
blown
this way,
out?
I've
or
played
fucking,
24 years of slow pitch,
Yeah.
and I've seen
I've seen
one guy and one chick get it in the
I've
head.
seen
pitch.
So to
more-
me, it's kind of like fucking go out there and pitch.
I've
Fuck
seen-
off. I wouldn't wear a fucking.
I've seen
mask.
more
I don't
throws
Trust
to
me,
the
it's
first
worse.
base.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
know,
more
but-
throws to first base that went wild that hit
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
I've
There was
seen
a guy
that.
out west
I've
that
seen
died
people
from that.
sliding into
Yeah.
bags, break their legs.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's because
Seen
they
that.
fucking.
I
don't
heard a
know how
guy.
to slide.
We were playing in the one of the first years of the Pirates tournament.
Yeah.
Guy slid into the bag, bro. I was in way out.
Yeah,
left
you heard
field.
it.
I heard his leg snap.
It sounded like someone snapped a
Oh, yeah.
twig.
I think I was there. I was there for that.
Yeah, we
The
were
black
there.
guy.
So-
yeah, oh yeah.
Here's
And
the
it was
thing.
just like he wasn't even a ball player.
Yeah.
He came out the next
Yeah.
day. He's like, oh,
Yeah, remember?
and,
Yeah.
and that's why, like, if you play
didn't know how
a
to
base,
slide.
no,
Snapped
but
his leg.
no,
in
but
half.
he could have slid into someone's foot, and it could have been someone standing in the wrong spot
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. So I try to stress to people, like, if you play a bag and you have to make a tag or whatever, at least give them the bag to slide into. Like, you can straddle the base
Oh, they
and
have
give them
rules for that
a
now
whole
in
bag
the
to
end.
slide into.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because if your foot's there and if your foot's turned sideways and I slide in and my foot hits it and
Oh,
my
yeah.
leg goes like this, it's done.
Yeah.
You're snapping your fucking leg.
Yeah.
And that's why I like umps need to be more strict on that, because I'm telling you, I see a lot of a lot of leg injuries.
Yeah.
People sliding in the bases because one, they don't know how to slide, and two, they don't know how to play the bass correctly. So
I saw it a lot with the kids this year because like this one kid kept sliding into first base, and you're not even allowed to in their league and shit, and you don't know how to. He kept catching, and one time I swear Luke went to fucking slide, and he straight up like caught and face planted over forward.
The old
like,
scorpion.
That's why we call Kenny Caesar Scorpion.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
As big as
I remember that story.
as big as he is, like it's a buddy of ours. He's massive, dude.
He's a
Fuck, I
big
haven't
dude.
seen him in a
Huge
while.
dude, bro.
Have you seen him in a
A
while?
ball went up in the
I
air.
talked to him
and he
a
was
couple
pitching,
months
I
ago.
think. And a ball went straight up in the air between like the catcher and the pitcher, and he was running for it. His toe caught, and he fell. But when he fell, his body hit, and he stuck. And
He's
his
a
fucking,
bit of a big boy.
literally a
Bit of a
scorpion.
big
His
boy.
He's a
fucking
big boy,
ankles Came
yeah.
up. I was like, oh.
Gem though, fucking gem.
Yeah.
Kenny's a fucking
So
beauty.
his
Cheers,
phone,
Ken.
his name in my phone is Scorpion. Has been for 20 years.
Yeah,
for fucking
he,
like 20 years.
I think too, like,
Was that like original Reaper Crew?
That was original Reaper
Yeah.
Crew, yeah.
Man, those jerseys were fire.
what's kind
still
of
have it.
what's
That
one
first
of the
one?
I still
With
have
the
it.
symbol
what's
we
one
made.
of the
Yeah, I have it. I wear it.
I have the other one with the one we ordered online, the
Yeah.
bigger skulls and shit, the second year.
No.
But that first
Oh,
one.
the original Reaper Crew with the little thing.
The little one. Remember that
I
one?
still have it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so
hey,
fire.
what's
It's
should
black
fucking
with
rock-
red.
Yeah,
what's-
you should rock
what's
it
one of the
fucking
worst injuries you guys seen in sports, like playing and
Live?
seeing? Like playing and seeing, or
Well, I
something
remember my
happened in the
first
league?
year of Harrow Rams. Kyle Dessop went into the boards early in the year and broke his collarbone. You could see that, like,
Yeah.
it looked like his shoulder was fucking gone, like
We,
so dripped down.
I already know mine. It's
Gibbons.
Adam
Me
Gibbons.
too. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah.
It was okay.
skate.
So I'll kind of explain how it happened. So
Skate.
listen, I'll explain how it happened.
we
And
have to-
it's a freak thing too. Like, so what had happened was there was two guys on a draw. So when they took the face off, well, it so happened something happened with the draw, but one of the guys was on his knees, so his skates are back, right? Well, Adam went to skate through the fucking circle to grab the puck. Well, someone had their stick out, so he tripped on a stick, and
Face
when he went
first.
down, he couldn't catch himself. Fell right on the fucking
face
guy's
first
skate,
on the
man.
skate.
Face first on the skate.
Dude,
one
it
of the
split
most.
His nose.
Oh.
It was wide open. It was two pieces.
It was
right?
one of the most
Oh.
brutal
He comes-
cuts.
He comes to the bench, and we're sitting
Fuck.
there, and we're like trying to be cool. He's like, "Oh, how bad is it?" We're like, "Oh, it's not
It was
bad." I'm like,
bad,
you got to go to the
dude.
dressing room. Like, it's not that bad though. And I forget who was on the bench.
Yeah, one of the guys.
And
He's
he
like,
just
"Is it
looks-
bad?
he's
Is it
like,
bad?" You hear?
Oh my god! We're trying to be cool. Like, no, it's
Yeah.
not that bad. It's not that bad. You got. I'm like, it's
Um,
cut, but it's not that bad,
Yeah.
dude. He fucking all of a sudden. Oh my god!
Like he had to have plastic surgery.
Yeah,
it
he
was,
had to.
Wow.
fucking
But it
still
was-
got this scar that goes.
Yeah.
It looks like Rick Bodway now.
yeah, but but yeah, that was a bad one. Another
see,
one.
I actually got
It
a,
was bad,
I got a
man.
skate in the face. It was family skating. But it was more the boot and the part where the blade meets that
Oh.
top tip,
Yeah.
the toe.
Yeah.
But I did get it was right between the eyes, and I had like a little
Remember
fucking
mine?
cut here where you could see the two sides of the skate blade like on my fucking nose. I got real fucking lucky, but it was one of those. I got kind of tripped by someone's leg and fell face forward, and someone's skate was right there.
Yeah,
and I
remember-
just stopped at the fucking right
Remember when
moment.
we played in the Kingsville Men's League? Remember Tommy DeYoung? Remember how beat up he
Oh
was?
my
So this
god!
guy that we went to high school, his name's Tommy DeYoung.
Every time he played this
Absolute
guy,
savage.
yeah, every time
Kid
he
is a
played this guy,
savage.
he'd scrap everybody.
Fight everybody. Fucking didn't give a fuck. Bro, he's got he's only got a helmet on. No visor, no cage, no mouth guard. Bro, fucking people are taking slappers. He's sliding out, fucking getting hit in the face.
Who
He's
is
got-
this?
His name's Tommy DeYoung.
Tommy DeYoung,
Cut
absolute
It
beauty.
sounds
yeah.
familiar.
Cut
He's a
sticks.
beauty.
He lost a tooth all in like a week. Lost a tooth. Got a high stick. He was cut. He was bleeding all over, missing a tooth, and the dudes were taking slap shots. He's still laying down
Yeah.
for him.
Trying to
Like,
fight
dude,
guys.
like, what are
Yeah.
we doing?
Brandon Laramie, I
No
saw
shoulder
got.
pads, take him to
puck in the
chest,
mouth?
like,
Yo,
I was playing
he
in
was
that
on my
game.
team.
I was on your team.
You were on my
I was
team?
on the team when
Oh
that
yeah,
happened.
yeah, Waterby.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, shit.
Okay,
It was
okay,
like your first league
yeah.
year in the league, maybe.
So
Or-
no, it was my. I had been there a while.
Fuck,
so
I forgot we played together
yeah.
on
So
that team.
Brandon Laramie, we were playing fucking senior league on Sunday nights, and it was Pat Cox. They were on the penalty kill, and we were going into the zone, and Pat went to clear the puck out, and he shot it out, and he hit Brandon right in
Bro,
the
his
mouth.
lip
Okay,
exploded.
Caitlin Swift was who he was with at
Yeah.
the time, and she was bitching at him to put a cage on his helmet, and he had told her that he did, but he didn't have it on.
Yeah.
Then he gets hit with a fucking puck. I mean,
I remember that.
okay,
I remember
and
that.
I
It was-
mean, spitting his teeth out on the ice. Okay,
Oh, and his
he
lip was
comes into the
this
bench.
big.
I mean, gushing blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, we're trying to yell at the refs because then it didn't have the door
You got to stop
on
the
the.
play.
So we're yelling at the refs. They don't hear us. Ask this guy. I just grab stuff. I just start throwing it into the middle of the ice.
Fuck.
Just whatever I can grab,
I don't
I'm throwing it
remember
on
that,
the
bro.
middle of the ice.
I remember that
The-
happened.
yeah.
I don't remember. So what?
The ref finally blows the play
He
dead.
couldn't
I'm
get
like, we're
off?
trying. No, because we didn't have the door at the end of the bench, so the play had to stop in order for him
And
to
you
get
had to
off
cross
the ice.
Yeah.
Because he had to get across the ice
Yeah.
or down the board, so he couldn't
Yeah.
just jump on the
The-
ice in the middle of the play.
Yeah, you had to like go out and around. There
It
was
didn't
no
have
door
the
at
door
end.
on the end of the bench
Yeah.
that we
It was-
can just
They
walk
did
off.
it later.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
so the
in
play had to
like
stop.
off the ice. You're
Yes.
saying, okay,
Yes, the
okay.
play had to stop.
So you had to like come out of the bench and do a loop to a door.
Yeah,
There
so
was no
yes.
door that was
Yeah,
open.
yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, okay,
So I
see
started
They
what
did
you're
that
throwing-
later and down
I
the
see what
line.
you're saying.
So
I
I
see
started
what you're
throwing fucking sticks and shit on the ice so the
Yeah.
ref would stop the play. And then the ref's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Look." He looks down at Laramie.
Like,
He's just
I'm pretty
bleeding
sure-
everywhere. The ref's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake."
I'm pretty
I'm
sure
like,
I gave
"Yeah."
him a ride that night, and I gave him a ride. I gave him
was-
a ride home.
It was a bad cut,
And
man.
he's
He
like,
got
"Oh,
stitches
I'm
in,
gonna go to the
and
hospital."
out.
Yeah.
He got like 7 or 8 in and like 9 or 10 out. Like he got a lot of fucking stitches, man.
Yeah, it was fucking.
That was a
fucking
bad cut.
crazy.
I was like, "Fuck, man." And that is why I wear the
I
fucking
do
cage.
now, dude. I got
Call
hit.
me a pussy.
I
If
got
we're
hit
gonna
just
fight,
under
I'll
the
take my
eye. You
helmet
can
off.
see my fucking scar when I fucking smile and shit.
Yeah.
This puck, it got tipped and it went like
That's
it
all
was
it
almost
takes,
like
man.
slow motion, like whoop 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 whoop.
That's all it
I thought
takes.
my orbital bone was exploded. I went down and the ref took a look and he was like, "It ain't that bad," kind of thing. And I was like, "Okay, let's just go to the hospital." Blah blah blah. And it was just like here, but like
Remember when I got
millimeter
the skate
difference. I
Massets?
might not have an eye.
I
Fuck.
just fucking.
I've been wearing a cage ever since.
Yeah, that was fucking.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think too, like of just other guys I've seen get pucks and
whatever.
Yeah,
But
it's
man,
whatever. It's
it's
hockey,
just-
man.
wear a
like-
cage, people.
Yeah.
Let people chirp you. Who gives a shit? Just fucking.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fight, just take your
Oh,
helmet
it's
off.
even like Luke riding his scooter. It's like fucking put your
My
helmet
kids
Oh,
on.
I
aren't
know.
Because
allowed.
I know you can ride your scooter and shit, but
My
it
kids.
takes one thing, man.
My
and
kids
you,
can't touch their bikes without
Yeah,
their lids.
yeah.
on.
Yeah,
one
Well,
thing.
yeah, ours too. It's the same thing. It's
What-
like
Here I
man.
am with a fucking
Give me
skateboard.
your
Like,
Your
could
box.
fall and just be like,
What do you got next? What else you got?
I don't know. That's
Fucking,
kind of all
we
what
should wrap it up.
I've had. What do you guys got?
wrap
If
it up.
there's
It's like
anything
we're
else,
at 50 minutes.
yeah, we're
so.
good.
Shut up,
Anything?
Charlie.
Anything
I
else
gotta
you
take
guys
a
want to talk
fucking huge
about?
lead.
I bet
Do
you
we have a
fucking
Cam's
do.
question? You're
Yeah, we'll
slacking.
bet
You're a
on
bum.
it, biatch.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it.
Stay sweet.
Yeah. Until
My name's
name's
Pete.
You guys make fun of me 14, 15 more times. I'm out of here.
we're out of here.
Peace,
So on that
guy.
note, until next week.
Might hear something new
See
in the
ya.
podcast. Let us know if you
Yeah,
pick
let
it
us
up.
know if you pick it up.
But for now, we
Something
gotta
new.
leave.
What's new in the podcast?
I don't know. They'll figure it out.
Okay, sorry. I don't
You just
understand.
go with the flow.
Sorry,
we gotta
guys.
fucking leave, all right?
Yeah.
Stay sweet.
No, don't do it again.
Stay sweet.
What are we actually doing?
Stay sweet.
I'm deleting this whole channel. Peace, bitch.